You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
What are you doing? What are you playing with?
Moving the pen from my pocket.
What's your hit flask anyway?
Rum from Christmas.
Alright, that ruined me that. Hey, hello, welcome to the first podcast of 2020. Also known as our third podcast ever in existence.
Third released.
Third officially released podcast.
Yeah.
And we're here. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. I hope you had a good Christmas.
Drinking water as well.
Yeah, because you're driving.
Yeah, I'm driving.
Although I'm only on a 2 pint maximum now.
What, for the whole of January?
No, just just in case unless it's a special occasion, I'm gonna try and just stick to 2 pints, rather than going overboard. New Year's resolution.
Yeah, we'll see that.
We will see.
When's the first gig?
Good question.
17th.
Something like that. Oh, I'll only be drinking 2 pints then. Anyway.
We'll see then.
Anyway, I've not seen you in a while.
A month?
I've not seen you in a year.
Don't start that. When was the last time we saw each other?
13th of December. Yes.
Starlight Magic Hour and Mould.
With Blanketman, yeah.
Oh shit, yeah.
And early mornings. There was quite a gig.
That was a good gig.
There was quite a lot going on.
That was a good gig.
Yeah.
I think that was probably one of the strongest lineups we've seen all year.
It was a very good lineup. It was
Yeah.
a very good lineup for you. That. So how's your Christmas been and that?
It's been alright. I went away. I went to Spain for Christmas.
For some, innit?
I don't really like Christmas.
I've never been on holiday at Christmas time in like a warm. Was it warm?
It's 23
Was it
degrees.
warm? That's alright, innit? Whereabouts in
warm.
Spain was that?
Southern Spain, near Alicante. I went there for
Everywhere's near Alicante.
well, it's like the only airport, I think. No, so I went there for Christmas for a few days just with the family.
Is this why you missed all the gigs?
Well, how many gigs were over Christmas anyway?
At least one.
No, I didn't. But New Year's Eve didn't do much, just stayed in.
Did you?
I did. I mean, I've been quiet, honestly. I've not been with you. What do you do anyway?
Good question. Just a nice little Christmas at home, Just the family around, traditional. Turkey for dinner. You have turkey in a hot climate.
No, I did
What
not.
Did you have? Like
I had
salad?
steak.
Steak? Oh no, that don't work. Did you have crackers though?
Nope. Nothing, mate. I
Yeah,
don't even think they
did you have the
celebrate.
hearts?
I don't think they celebrate Christmas in Spain. Honestly, like I went there. This is the first time we've done it. I don't even
Catholic,
think I
yeah.
saw a Christmas tree. I don't know if they grow there, but I didn't see a
Probably can't
Christmas tree. No lights, no nothing. It's weird. Like it's just totally different. Like out here, it's everywhere. But no. I preferred it because it does my head in Christmas anyway. But it just gets in the way, doesn't it? But
Why? Are they not religious? I thought they were quite religious. They're like Catholic over there, aren't they? Religious?
I don't think religious is baubles and.
No, but
Christmas
that's where
trees,
Christmas
is it?
comes from, though, isn't it?
I think they probably celebrate it a bit
So you had steak.
better than.
Was this at a restaurant or was it
Yeah,
back there?
restaurant.
You get a villa while you was over there?
We've got a villa. I don't have the villa.
Oh, you've got a villa. All right then. Won't go on that. Don't want your head to blow up.
Not for making money in this anyway.
No, definitely not for making money in this. What, you're starting on New Year's?
Yeah. Nothing.
Not bad.
What do you do New Year's Eve then? Come on.
I went
I
down
know
to
this.
I went down to Liverpool.
Who did you
and
go
had
to
a good
Liverpool
time.
with? You can't even mention this because you might be listening.
I had a good time in Liverpool. It was good. Listened to some music, a lot of live bands on down Matthew Street where the Cavern Club is.
We've only done 2 day sessions in Liverpool. We need to do some more this year.
We have done.
We need
2
to
days,
that is something that we are going to do for this year.
We
are
like
going to
Liverpool though,
start
don't we?
Yeah.
Especially
it
that
is
Coyote Ugly.
good. It sounds shit because it's cheesy stuff, but it's actually... we had a good day there. Then
We did have a good... Well, we didn't spend the full day now. We had a good hour.
It's about enough
An
time.
hour's enough, yeah.
Lifetime, but, yeah.
An hour was enough. Yeah. So, your New Year sounds boring.
Well, yours doesn't.
I really had a good New Year's, mate. As good as it can be. Like, how far can you go without... Like, people say, oh, you have to have a good New Year's, but does it go too far when you're expected to enjoy it and when you actually do enjoy it? You know what I mean? Or is it just all
I really don't
artificial
see how
fun?
yours could have been better.
What are you trying to get at here?
Never mind.
You wasn't there. You don't know what went on.
I might have been there.
I mean, you might have been,
You don't know.
but you wasn't. Good times in Liverpool. Nice place.
Right.
I don't know if I like Liverpool because I don't go that often.
No, that is something we are going to do this year. We need to go more. We've only been mainly... We're focused on Manchester, haven't we? With 2. We went to Jimmy's Liverpool twice, which were actually 2 pretty good.
Leads us quite nicely into our next point. How about the recap of the year? What have we been up to since we started? Because I was thinking at the end of this year we do like a post talking about our best moments of the year, but we've only been doing it for 6 months, so maybe next year we'll have a bit more substance behind it and that. But we only started in June.
Well, how many bands do you reckon we've seen? 50?
At least, yeah.
Could be towards 100.
At least 10. I'd say.
Yeah, we've done it, twice a week for 6 months. That's like 12, it's like 25 weeks, call it. That's 50 there. And then each time you go to a gig, you see 2 or 3 bands, because you've got the support acts and then the main event. So I reckon we could have seen 100 bands.
We could have. Who's
counting
that?
I don't know, not us. And sometimes...
we've probably seen somewhere
sometimes
close to 100, haven't we?
Yeah, it's got to be, it's enough.
It's enough. Well, plenty more coming though, isn't there?
We've seen some good ones.
Especially in January, got some good ones lined up then. But
to recap the year though.
So started in June, first ever post. Well, wait, where did we start before that? I was sat, this is the creation story. I was sat in a shed. Not just any weird shed. It's like a summer house kind of thing. It's got a couch in it, and it was leaking. I remember it stunk of damp. I was sat on my laptop. I had this idea. I was like, for a domain name in the .city. I searched if it was available. Bought it. 400 quid later. We've still not made any money. But we've got a domain name. That's how it originally started. Yeah. And then June was our first post on Instagram.
You originally mentioned it to me, and then
I just had this weird intuition that I wanted to do
I did that. I did the business thing.
It can just merge into one, didn't it?
And then after that, we met at Gulliver's, didn't we? And just said, should we actually do this?
We met before that, though.
Did we?
Yeah, at the first gig we went to.
That was at Gulliver's.
No, it wasn't. It was
we met before.
We met after that.
Did we?
Yeah. No. I think the first time we went to a gig was a bit more spontaneous.
Take some photos.
Yeah, where was it? Was it the Ritz?
Queensy. Membranes, and the alien
Henge. Henge Cosmic Dross or something.
Yeah, they turn up in alien helmets or something like that.
Yeah, they've got quite an image.
Yeah, that was the first gig.
And we got a free photo pass.
Yeah, we did from John Rob.
Access all areas from John Rob. Because luckily, your auntie knows him quite well.
Yeah, auntie knows him. So, that was the first time we took photos, really. They weren't the best.
They were dog shit.
They weren't the best, but I mean, have we got much better anyway?
But I reckon we got better.
We couldn't have gotten worse.
No, that's true. We couldn't have got. I didn't know. I was stood at the side of the bar, and I had no signal. I was trying to go on YouTube and like how to work the flash and how to work the camera.
For like about 2 months. After about 2 months, you said to me, "Press that button." And I was like, "What does that even do?" That flash popped up. I didn't know the camera had flash for 2 months.
No, I didn't have any signal, so I had to go down to the toilet and pretend I was just going for a piss, but I was trying to work out how to use the camera. So that's how the first gig went. We got some alright photos for a first attempt. I think the lighting was really good though, that helped, didn't it?
Yeah, we met Electric Screams that night.
We did, we was all over the place, we was pretty drunk as well. We got an Uber over to the castle.
I don't think we'd be sober for any of this, to be honest.
That's what I mean, that's why it's a 2-part rule now, mate.
I'm not sticking to that, but yeah.
So we went from the Ritz to the castle and saw Electric Screams. Who we're still friendly with, shout out. I think they've got a gig coming up this month. I get a date, but if they have it, it'll be in our January gig guide, which is going out on the same day as this podcast when it's going out. So check that out on the Instagram.
Yeah, they've released singles as well, haven't they? Since
they have released a single since, which we did a review on. So that was our first ever experience of doing what we're doing. We didn't have a clue really what was going on or where it was going to go to. What did we?
No, not at all.
And we still don't.
No, we still don't, but we've got more of a clue than we are.
We have got more of a clue than we did.
And in between that, we've seen some pretty good bands, which leads me on to my next question. Best bands of the year. It's probably one of the hardest questions as well, because I think top 3 then for you. I know you're going to say Feet, because I think I asked you this in the last podcast.
Well, Feet, Working Men's Club, I think they was probably my favourite of the year. Because we've seen them a couple of times.
We've seen loads.
Yeah, so I mean, they're my favourite band over the year.
Yeah.
Because they kind of, the first time we've seen them compared to the last time we've seen them, they were at another level.
Well, they've got that residency, yes, haven't they? So
Yeah.
You know how many times they've played there.
And they just, they've got new stuff coming out this year, it's just getting better and better.
Yeah.
Also, pardon my voice, I am trying to speak quite clearly, but I've been in bed for the past 2 days. I'm smacked up on Lemsip right now. So I don't know if I feel good or just numb. But, yeah, that's what my block nose is about. But yeah, Working Men's Club feet, I don't know, probably Squid or Murder Capital, maybe. I don't.
You say Squid because I'm going to take my...
Yeah, I'll say Squid, but there's a lot of bands we've seen, but we'll keep it to 3. Go on, who are yours?
Murder Capital, Warmduscher, Hans' Little Sister. 3 very different bands.
3 very different
Very,
bands.
very different bands. You've got like Murder Capital. They're probably like more my genre anyway, because they're like, I'm a bit more... It's not... It's more darker and a bit more like... You know what I mean? Like, they're a bit darker and a bit more... It's a bit more serious. Warmduscher are fun. They're just flat out fun. Like, there's no other way of describing them, really.
Warmduscher are back this month at Soup Kitchen.
They are.
On the 28th.
Oh, we'll be at that.
We will be at that. It is sold out currently, so if you're watching this, try and blag a ticket, but good luck.
Yeah.
That'll be in our January gig guide. And Murder Capital you mentioned as well, back on the 14th of Feb. There we are, next gig guide.
Yes, bar.
No, they're playing at Academy. Academy 2.
Oh.
Upgraded.
Yeah.
And also
that.
Working Men's Club are playing a day before at Grilla on the 13th of Feb. So that's quite a good... Well, you've got January and 2 Feb gigs, but back-to-back gigs there. Murder Capital and Working Men's Club in February.
That's pretty good.
Not a bad way to start the year.
Warmduscher as well.
Warmduscher's this
Few
month
weeks
though, yeah. Only, yeah, not too long before.
Yeah, but then Hannah's Little Sister, obviously, because they were the surprise of the year.
But yeah, I don't know when they're coming back up. They're based Liverpool mainly.
Yeah. I mean, we're skipping over a lot of bands there because we've seen.
Oh yeah, we don't want to go on forever. If you want to find out a bit more who we've seen recently that we really like, we've got a couple more podcasts out, haven't we?
That's me. Yeah.
Just chatting a load of shit about stuff. We do get to the bands though. Yeah, so we've got reviews and all of them, and we did start though originally with one review, which was on Queen Z, who are no longer together.
They're not. Zena Devine now, isn't it?
Z Devine now gone solo.
I thought it was Zena.
No, it's Z Devine.
Z Devine.
I might get that wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Z Devine now, but that was our first ever review on our page.
Yeah, first ever.
And you wrote that review. It was a good review.
It was a good review. They're all good reviews, mate. I'd say that.
Especially the ones that I wrote. No, but you were quite a fan of Queen Z, weren't you?
Yeah, I liked Queen Z. Well, it was Rocky Horror, wasn't it? Okay, just like... I mean, they're not together anymore, but if you've never seen him or heard of it, he literally just was Rocky Horror. Like, I think it was... what was he on stage in? Just his underwear.
Yeah, skids on the back.
Like, tattoos. Like, just flat out Rocky Horror.
Transgender?
Yeah, he is transgender.
Oh, you can't say that. He is transgender. Oh, you have to be careful with them pronouns. You get locked up for that.
Okay.
But yeah, Queen Z, very good band though. We're yet to see the solo act, which has come from it, Z Devine, but I'm sure that will be just as lively and
I'm sure it will. But they
exciting.
were very, very good. I love them. I actually love seeing them.
We'll definitely have to see them again.
Yeah.
Well, not them, but the Queen Z on
the
solo.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Adventures.
And who else did this year? Scotland's there worth a mention.
Yeah, we saw them in Liverpool, didn't we? Oh, this was a good time in Liverpool. This was just off the back of. I don't know why I was so tired.
That's
that
when
day.
you were hysterical.
But why was I? Can you remember what I was up to?
You've been out until like 6 a.m. The one night you weren't supposed to go out was that Friday. The one night, and I didn't go out because this was on a Saturday, and we literally agreed not to go out on that Friday because we were like, we were getting up at like what 9 or something. We were getting there.
We're getting there early, weren't we?
Yeah, and the one day you weren't supposed to go out, I don't even spoke to you. I didn't even know you'd gone out. You just turned up. I could smell it on you. And I'm like, for God's sake, Luke. Then
I just remember just being proper delusional. Do you know when your eyes are stinging, but you're just keeping them open? And even though you've been drinking the night before, you can drink and drink, and you just don't seem to get any more drunk. You just seem to get more
sober.
delusional.
Drink
and-
yourself sober.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we went up to see the Dirty Laces, didn't we?
Which we didn't even see.
Which we didn't even see.
We
because
didn't even see him.
We saw Scutlers in support, but he was too drunk and tired to even.
Well, Scutlers were men. I thought the Scutlers
To
were
even
men.
stay.
We've seen the Scutlers before, though, and they are good.
They are good.
They are a very, very good band. They are one to watch as well for 2020.
Oh,
If they get
definitely.
some
Yeah.
more music out. 'Cause I think at the moment they've got was it 5?
Yeah,
four-
they've not got a
4 or 5
massive
singles?
catalogue, but
They've not got a lot of songs out, but if they do start bringing them out this year, they will be one to watch. They're great live. Like they've got so many songs.
They're
as well
good.
live.
They're good.
Really listen to them.
Yeah, it's just a shame we didn't see Dirty Laces. Although we
Didn't
saw
see
them,
them at
we saw them at Neighbourhood.
Yeah, we did.
They was the first band of the day, and we made sure we got the drinks in for that. I swear that was like at 11 o'clock as well, 12 maybe.
In the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. That was a good day.
It was
though,
equipped with hit flasks.
That was a
I
good
had
day.
a shirt on which had press straight to the front.
Yeah, the one
Definitely
shirt that
wasn't
you ordered.
pressed.
The one shirt that you ordered. We were supposed to be both getting shirts
We was. It was my
and caps,
but
and we ended up with
it
one
was
shirt.
30 quid for one shirt. You'd think you'd get two for that, wouldn't you? I swear I saw a number 2 somewhere. I don't know where, but I definitely saw a
Because it
number
was
2.
two-sided, wasn't it? Because you had it printed
Yeah,
on both sides.
because it was 2 prints. That's where the number 2 was from. But what can you do? We had a good time at Neighbourhood. We
We
saw
did
the
have a
Dirty
good
Laces.
time.
We made up for the time when we missed them because we was too drunk.
Yeah, that was in the morning, and then
Oh yeah, you were
what?
after we left after Scutlers. You was sat down on some cardboard, weren't you? Nearly fell asleep in a doorway.
Oh, in Liverpool, yeah. Yeah, that is worth it. I was waiting for my lift home, so I chose to sit. I was sat next to these car parks. Basically, someone said they were picking me up, and they said they were about 20 minutes away. So I sat down on some cardboard. I had 2 different people walk past me, and this is a shout out to Liverpool for being a very friendly city. I had £2 thrown at me on 2 separate occasions.
That's 4 quid.
I must have looked homeless.
Yeah.
I still do.
Yeah, probably. What did you buy with that? Yeah, sandwich or some meal deal.
I think I put it in a charity box or
Oh,
something like that. I felt
Fair
tight.
play, yeah.
I
At least you
kept
paid it
shouting.
forward.
I was like, no. And they were like, no, keep it, mate. And I'm like, no, I don't think you understand. And they just walked off, and I was like, right.
You must have been able to smell you. Stink of booze. Tired.
Pale.
Looking sorry for yourself.
Unhealthy.
That's 4 quid, mate. Get yourself a wash. And then, yeah. So, that was our second time in Liverpool. We went to Liverpool before, but we need to go to Liverpool more. We've only mainly been to Jimmy's. There's other venues around there, like
We don't know the venues,
EBGB's.
that's the thing.
EBGB's. That's where quite a few bands play.
I mean, half the
Well,
issue this year has been like, well, not the issue, but one of the things that we've been learning, getting going, is just you've got to learn the venues and learn where to find the gigs, and we don't.
We don't know Liverpool
At
too
the
good.
start of the year, you asked us to make a gig guide, we couldn't do it.
No.
Whereas it's
Oh,
the
yeah.
same with Liverpool,
It's
isn't it?
about
We don't
learning,
know,
innit?
yeah. So
But I mean, for this year, Liverpool's definitely going to be more on our radar.
unless we get some contact in Liverpool that actually wants to start helping us out.
No, I reckon we've got this. We got it. That means more day session in Liverpool, where I only drink 2 pints. Just have to space them out.
More day sessions in Liverpool then.
But yeah, we mainly only go to Jimmy's. We have only mainly been to Jimmy's
Yeah.
there because we don't know too many other venues. And now there's no Jimmy's here in Manchester. It's gone. Rest
Whatever
in
happened
peace.
with that? They were supposed to be moving to Ancos.
It's-
Literally
it's-
until the
it
week
still
before.
could. I mean, they've not got a
Oh.
license though, what I've heard.
That's what I heard.
I don't know
heard
if
that
that's
they didn't have a
slander. I don't know if
It's a
I'm
live-
putting them down. But I don't
No, it was
believe
a
they've got
live music
license.
license, wasn't it? That they said they couldn't get something. I don't know. I mean,
Pretty
they're
sure they
only
knew about
rumours.
that before they built it.
They
though.
are only rumours, but I mean, they were supposed to be moving the week after they closed. I thought.
Well,
That's what I heard.
maybe there's still a possibility for it opening. It'd be a shame for it to go.
On the Instagram, it still says it's opening.
What? The
Well, it
one
says-
that's closed?
Yeah, it still says. It says Liverpool and Manchester, like brackets opening soon or something like that.
All right. Yeah, maybe
they
it
are
will.
still
Maybe they're
committed
trying to
to
work it out. Maybe
I
they just
hope
had
they
a,
do.
like
I mean-
a bargain with the council.
Well, I hope we do anyway, because that's got to be one of our.
We spent a lot of time
We
in
spent a
Jimmy's.
lot of time there. There's a lot of. It puts a lot of music on.
Just a cool
It's
place.
it's
though.
varied, isn't it? You get there's a lot of bad bands that play there, and a lot of good bands that play there, and it's just solid play. Every single time you go, there's a band on. So
It's a nice atmosphere as well. It's
Yeah,
pretty
it is.
cosy in
We've
there,
had some
which
fun
is
there.
no more. Have you walked past it since?
it's weird.
Have you
isn't
looked inside?
it? What is it?
It's just dark. It's just black.
Derelict.
It's just black. I was staring inside of it. It's crying, mate.
We'll go have a look
It's
later.
weeping.
That's a shame. But we'll go have a look later.
Yeah, just have a look.
That is the same. So Jimmy's shot.
Maybe we should get some cans and just sit outside. Smash a window. Jimmy's is shut.
It is. So,
What else happened? No, there's got to be more that's gone on this year. Last year.
what, in 2019?
Ooh.
What else did we see in December? Apart from Starlight and Blanket Magic. Blanket Magic, Starlight,
Hey,
Blanket
it's a
Magic.
Good combination.
And Mould. We must have seen someone earlier.
So yeah, the gigs of December. Who did we see? We saw a few, but I mean, the best ones was, I think, Goa Express.
You saw the Go Express.
I saw
didn't
Goa
you?
Express.
You did. That's who
you
else we
wasn't
saw. I wasn't there.
You wasn't there. Again.
You have to keep dropping that one in.
You wasn't there. I saw them. Although I do think it was down to your trains, that one. Oh no, you was working. Oh no.
I wasn't working.
One of your excuses.
I think this is the one where like I actually waited at the train station for like an hour.
Yeah, I think your trains weren't. And fair play, because the trains are pretty shit.
Well, they're getting stripped now, aren't they? Northern
Oh
Rail?
yeah, I saw that. What's that about? What is that about?
I think what's it about?
Yeah, what are they just getting rid of him?
They'll fucking turn on. That's what it's about.
No, what are they doing? What are they doing to him? Just getting rid of him or what?
Let's get rid of the they'll replace it with another franchise, won't they? They'll probably
Just be
for
shit.
shit.
So it's the same thing, just with a new name, maybe.
Basically, yeah.
Hey, that would be good.
But it's all owned by Arriva, isn't it, or something, that own like all the other
So
franchises.
they're just getting rid of Arriva.
Well, they won't get rid of Arriva, they'll just change the name of Northern Rail, basically.
Just a rebrand.
They'll still
innit?
be just as shit.
Yeah, so maybe you can still use that excuse, just from a different
Yeah.
train company.
This is Boris Johnson's listening. Get rid of him. Please.
Get rid of him. No need for him.
We do not need him.
But anyway, Goa Express,
Yeah.
who I thought were very good. It was a very good gig. It was sold out as well at Gulliver's. And
We saw them in Neighbourhood, didn't we? I've seen them.
we saw them at Neighbourhoods, although it's a completely different thing when they're headlining. Because everyone's there to see them rather than just like at a festival. It's more just turning up. But
Yeah, it is.
that was very good, and they did headline even though they've only got one song out
How
on
did they do the show?
Spotify. Exactly, that's what I was thinking. It was a short set.
Or was it like
to be
Hannah's
fair.
Little Sister? 'Cause Hannah's Little Sister, they've got like one song
Yeah,
out. But
it was a
they've got
short
loads of songs
set,
in the backlog.
but yeah, they played a few songs. It was probably only about a half an hour, 35-minute set, but it was very good, and you could tell that there was a few songs they were playing which are going to be singles for next year, and they've been in Abbey Road recently recording, which is pretty big in that, isn't it? No.
Have they afforded that?
You tell me. But they get played on Radio 6 a lot. They've had a lot of recognition, so that's probably why the show was sold out. But it was a very good show, good atmosphere. They had quite a few fans there who were quite young.
Young?
Not underage, I wouldn't say, but younger than a couple of years younger than us. They had a youthful fan base.
Oceans of
I
Mars.
think that's
like
fair to play. Yeah, I guess
That's
around that.
yeah.
I guess around that kind of.
About 18, 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With it was a very mixed age group because you had the 18, 19-year-olds and you had the 60, 70-year-olds there. But
The mums and dads.
the mums and dads, that's what it is with a small gig. So everyone's there to support, aren't they? Which is good. But that's just one thing I noticed. It was quite a cliquey.
Yeah.
But he must have brought the fans with him, fangirls. What's wrong with that?
He was supporting
He was supporting him. He had Document and Children of the State, and I think Document are headlining Gulliver's in February as well.
him. Worth seeing.
They were both very good bands. Children of the State are quite Last Shadow Puppets kind of vibe, and then Document are a bit more post-punky. I don't know what to categorise them as. I think it'd be unfair to put them in a box, but they were both very good bands. It was good
Fair enough.
support, and it was a very good night of music. I had a good time.
Fair enough.
Good
Okay.
time. Got some decent photos, you know.
Have we put them out yet?
Yeah. You're not paying fucking attention, mate. Yeah, December was a bit of a blur.
Bit of a
wasn't it?
blur,
It was a bit of a blur. Well, apparently our last gig, which leads on to the next one, was on the 13th of December, Friday the 13th.
I've not even seen you since then.
No, I mean, that seems like, when I was saying, oh, our last gig, it's like, oh, yeah, the last gig of
Yeah.
the year, but that was only
the last
halfway
gig.
through December. It wasn't
We
even
took a
halfway
Christmas
through.
break though, to be fair. It's weird
Yeah.
as well not seeing you, because I see you, like twice a week.
Oh, do you miss
every
me?
week. No. I see you like twice a week every
Yeah.
week.
Oh, we're getting back on it now.
We're back on it.
But the
So it
last
is
time I
weird
saw
not
each
seeing you.
other was in Yes basement, and it was a full lineup. Mould headlining,
Yeah, we mentioned that.
second support, Starlight Magic Hour, Blanketman and Early Mornings, who we did miss Early Mornings, but we was there for Blanketman, Starlight and Mould.
Yeah.
And it was very good.
It was good.
Christmassy
Blanketman, I mean.
night of music.
Blanketman
are very good.
Blanketman, I mean. Honestly, if I could, like, the one band to watch in 2020, and we always keep saying this, but Blanketman is so good.
Yeah.
You can't. They've got so many tunes as well. Like, you can actually go to their Spotify and actually, like, they don't just have one or two songs. They've got quite a few on there now, haven't they?
Yeah, they've got quite a few. Obviously, they're all. Like, a lot of the bands we've seen are emerging.
Yeah.
So they're all coming out there. So it's quite normal for
I
them
always
not
feel
to
like
have
they're
loads
like,
of songs. But
when we saw them earlier in the year, I always felt like they were just like a little bit beyond emerging. Like, it felt not that they'd emerged, but like they were definitely further along, I think, than a lot of the bands we see.
they seem quite established in the sound.
They do, and the way like they move on stage, and the way that they interact with the crowd, and like they dropped a Christmas song as well. Like,
I
they were
probably
good.
missed the boat with putting that one out unless I save that video till next year.
You can't go drop a Christmas song
No.
now.
Maybe wait till June.
I'm done with Christmas, mate. Just leave Christmas, please.
Why do you hate Christmas so much? It's a nice time.
It gets in the way.
Gets in the way of what?
Everything.
It's
Like,
an excuse to drink. I thought you'd love it.
I don't need an excuse. That's why I don't love it.
No. But I mean,
It's
it's an acceptable time to drink.
Well, I don't need an acceptable time either.
No, you don't.
I don't. It gets on my nerves a bit, really.
Why?
It's just a bit tacky. There's a reason why I only listen to Christmas songs at Christmas and that, because there's shit.
That's true. I also say the same about turkey.
There's shit. There's a turkey.
Do you ever have
it
turkey
tastes
any
horrible.
other time of the year?
I actually thought about this at Christmas though. I think because they're bigger. Cause they're
No,
bigger than
because
chickens,
a
you can
chicken's
whack a
full-
turkey in the middle
It's
of
not
the
like
table.
you have it's not like you get a full chicken out of the fridge each time you have a chicken sandwich, is it?
No, but
It's
like,
not like
you
you-
chicken
you get a
dinner,
full
get
chicken, you put bread
cook a
over
chicken,
it.
wouldn't you, for the family. But like,
No, cut up. You can get turkey wafer sliced thin turkey,
Bernard
just like you
Matthews.
could with ham, and just like you can with chicken. The reason why we only have turkey once a year is because it's shit.
It's shit.
And it's very dry.
Same with
and
Christmas
unless
songs.
you got a good cook. You don't like Christmas songs?
The fuck.
You got a favourite though? If you had to
that
choose,
one by the Darkness.
what's it called? That one? I do know which
Just
one.
Christmas time, I think.
Yeah, I do know that one.
Don't let the bells end. That one.
It's a good one. I like. I think the Beatles have released some decent Christmas songs. Well, not the Beatles collectively, but Elton John. Elton John.
I don't think he was in the Beatles.
Sorry, I was just I'm all racked in my brain. No, John Lennon and Paul McCartney. They've got some decent Christmas songs.
Yeah.
War is over. You're not a fan, are you?
No, I'm not a fan.
No.
Drop
I mean, I quite like Christmas.
No.
I do a quiz.
I do fuck all. I hate it.
I'm a quiz master, mate.
So Christmas is done. Thank God. We'll draw that line there.
New Year's.
New Year's
we've
is done.
New Year's is done.
So 2020, we spoke about January. Oh, we have. I tell you, what we've not spoken about China Moon.
China Moon.
China Moon.
Recently discovered a band called China Moon,
Yeah.
which are going to be in our gig guide for January,
Yeah.
which is out probably out at the same time as you're watching
It's
this
Friday the
podcast.
17th, isn't it? In the castle.
Oh, have you remembered that? Shall I have a quick look?
I remember.
Let's
everything.
not get the dates wrong. What are we on here?
Yeah,
January.
Friday the
Yeah,
17th.
Friday 17th.
I'm pretty sure it's the
At
castle.
the castle. It's at the castle,
See?
I believe. Yeah, it's at the
It's
castle.
the castle of Gullers. If you get it wrong, just walk across
And
the road.
they're a very good band. They've got a song out called Nebula, and they've just
Two
recently
singles.
released one on the 13th.
And this is what's mad, 37 monthly listeners.
Yeah, called the latest release is called Lonely Game, but yeah, they've only got 37 monthly listeners, and we are 20 of them. No,
I want to see these guys.
they're a really good band.
They are really good.
When I'm creating a gig guide, when we're creating a gig guide, we just kind of just go through a lot of artists, and sometimes you can find like a bit of a gem.
Yeah.
And I think these are really good. They was actually supposed to be in our gig guide for January, but they cancelled, and they've moved it forward to this month. But yeah, they're from Manchester,
Yeah, they're cool.
so
It's a three-piece.
it is a 3-piece.
Three-piece.
We've got the names there.
I know.
Eleanor on the drums, John on vocals, and Matt on guitars with an S. Not just one guitar, he's on multiple guitars. We have yet to see these yet, but
They sound good.
off what we've listened to,
They sound
we're
really good.
we're pretty impressed, aren't we?
Yeah. They
So
sound really cool.
I think if you listen to this and you've got a bit of spare time on the 17th of January, which is a Friday. Just reset the camera. We're back. So that was China Moon on the 17th of January. So if you've got a bit of spare time, that's one we recommend. That's for sure. And we've got a couple other good gigs coming up in January. We've got Black Country New Road, which
When are they playing?
Where are they playing? I'm not sure.
22nd.
Check out the gig guide, it'll tell you where they're playing. But that's on the 22nd of
We
January.
don't need to speak about these, surely. These are as good as they get.
They are good.
I've wanted to see these for so long.
Yeah, they did play last year.
Yeah, they're so good.
We wasn't there for that though. We did miss that one.
If you have any spare time, listen to these. Sunglasses by these. Listen to that the whole way through. That's like some bohemian.
Quite different, isn't it?
Like, it's about 5 songs in one. It's like an ultimate tune. Porridge. You've listened to these, haven't you?
Yes.
You're a fan.
Porridge are the day after on the 23rd. We should probably have the fucking venues on there. Should be a bit more informed, but it's in Manchester. It's on the 23rd of January. It will be an our gig guide, so check that out. The gig guide will be out when you're listening to this. So check that out on our Instagram page.
And then you got John times 2.
If you're a fan of the Idols.
Yeah, these are very Idolsy, like proper serious. Like when you say punk, but it's like it's not punk. I wouldn't call the Idols punky. It's like it's heavy.
Punk influence, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like it's good. it's very good. Idolsy though.
I think that's a good way to put it. They're good.
It is very Idolsy.
They get you hyped up, don't they?
They do.
Like they get you angry, but in a good way. Like when it kicks in on an Idol song, you can see yourself losing control a little bit, can't you? But they're very good. They're on the 29th, which is a Wednesday. So I mean, depends how you're feeling. Like if you want a bit of a good time on a Wednesday, get yourself down.
Well, it's a really quiet January as well, isn't it? That's one thing that we've learned. Because obviously this is the first January we've done doing this.
Yeah. The first 2 weeks are pretty much non-existent.
That's how mad it's mad, isn't it? Because if you look at our old gig, guys, we had a gig there's literally like every other night.
I think towards the end of the year, like October, November.
I think people take breaks, don't they?
October, November are the busiest months we had. That's like gig seasons, like, you know. And then December died down a bit. We died down a bit. And we're back. The first gig we got coming up is Strawberry Guy, which is pretty chilled. If you want to ease yourself into the new year, that's a brilliant one to do it to. That's on the Saturday, the 11th.
Well, we did have Black Midi, but that's been cancelled.
Black Midi had been cancelled. Strawberry Guy had previously been cancelled. It got rearranged. Did it? Yeah, to January. And you couldn't go to the last one, so luckily it's worked out all right. The Strawberry Guys.
This one.
Can you not?
I told you.
On the 11th? I thought you couldn't go on the 17th.
I can't go on the 17th or the 11th.
What are you doing on the fucking 11th?
I'm doing domestic on air.
What? What are you doing on the 11th? Go on.
I'm working.
Absolutely disgusting. Well, I've got 2 tickets anyway, and one of them's not yours.
Well,
I've got 2 for myself, so.
You can take a very special person then.
Yeah, I can do. A VIP.
Well,
on the 11th. Very more special, yeah. That's on the 11th, and that Strawberry Guy is obviously one of the Orioles, which is they're playing in March, I believe. Very good chilled song to ease you. Chilled night of music to ease you into the new year. If you're into that, 11th of January.
We saw one of the Orioles with a neighbour, didn't we?
I believe so.
Are they
DJing? I don't know. They do like a DJ night. Yes, don't they?
No, they do. I swear the guy played keyboard for.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. He's playing.
Was it Julia Bardo?
Julia Bardo. I think they're
Yeah.
They're together, I believe.
Fair enough.
It's not a gossip column on OK Magazine, this, but yeah, we did see him. He was playing keyboard for Julia Bardo, who was one of Working Men's Club. Yeah, so
plans for this year then?
I guess pretty much all we got left to say is what's coming up this year.
We've got to do some more of these.
Podcast is going to be one of our main focus. We're going to keep on doing what we're doing. Instagram, reviews,
There's a lot of bands out
pictures.
There
we're getting better at pictures compared to our first gig we did. I could say we've come some way.
We've learned where the flash is for a start.
We've learnt where the flash is. I don't have to nip down to the toilet anymore to work out how to take a photo.
Yeah. And gigs. We're putting on our own gigs as well. This is one thing that we wanted to do. Just got to get them
booked in, haven't we?
Yeah, we wanted to do this towards the end of last year, since we've learnt a bit.
Yeah, we just left it a bit late last year, didn't we?
One thing we are doing this year is we will be putting on in the city gigs. We're only going to aim for a few this year. It's not actually not the easiest thing to do, it turns out.
No.
But that is something that's well in our plans, so we'll keep you updated as we
want
go.
to do something a bit different for them, don't
Yeah.
we? We don't want to just do the usual.
Yeah, well, they've got to be
We'll
top
see
gigs,
what they
haven't
can
they?
play
They've
with.
got to be pretty good.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to... That's one of the things this year. And then... Website, Luke.
The website.
The website's going live.
March the 1st. Although, in the last 2 podcasts, I did say...
Well, you're announcing it now, so you can
Hold
you
me
put
to
a date
this.
on it now.
Hold me to this.
I'm going to hold you to it.
March the 1st. The website's going live.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be brilliant.
It's going to be the best website ever.
I am a web developer. It's my job. So I've got an obligation to make a website.
This
But
is
just so you
this
know,
is his marketing.
Oh yeah. If you need a website, let me know. Hit me up. Just so you know, I haven't actually got my own website live for my profession, for my job.
You have to justify
I'm not just.
You have to justify
No,
it to
but
me, mate.
what I'm saying is, I'm not putting anything else before it. I'm just a busy guy, you know.
It's clear because you're so good.
Clearly, mate. I'm
Just not meeting
too
deadlines.
busy. Oh, I've got some good news for you.
What?
Do you know my court case?
Where?
It's been dropped.
Well, the guy that's after your money.
Yeah, no longer owe $7,000.
For that website that you...
No, it weren't for. No, not him. Oh, that was a different court case. No,
Selling yourself here.
I won't mention the name of where I worked, but
Oh, the previous employers.
the previous employer who, because I left my apprenticeship early, I owed him $7,000. They've dropped the court case a week before.
What is that?
Good Christmas present, eh?
It's $7,000.
I don't have to give him $7,000.
That is always good news.
I always had a feeling that it wouldn't go too far, and luckily it didn't. I just got a letter, and I was just like buzzing. I was like, yes! And I went back to feeling that way I always did, but it's a good Christmas present. Did you get any good Christmas presents? You get a Lynx box set out, Lynx Africa.
Yeah, well, the list got me a few nice ones. But other than that, no. I'm going on holiday for an hour, so...
Oh yeah, that's true. No Lynx Africa. No
Lynx Africa.
Lynx shower gel are out.
No,
I didn't even.
Can you smell me?
Yeah, you're stinking of Lynx, man. No, I didn't get any Lynx box sets this year. I was pretty disappointed. I stink. Don't have anything on. I only wear
You're too
Lynx.
old for presents now. You're 22.
I know. Bloody hell. You're getting on a bit.
Shit, I'm older than you. I'm 23.
You are.
I am. I'm
When's your
24 this
birthday?
year. September.
Like 24 this year.
24 years old.
That means you're 25 next
I know.
year, mate. And that means your next big birthday is when you're 30.
30. Don't get me started. I've got a long
Well,
way
I'm-
to go before 30.
I'm saying it like you're about 50 years older than me. You're only like 7 months older than me.
Well, we had the first year of uni together.
We did. Good times, eh? Long time ago.
Better times.
Better time, would you say? Can't be better than what we're doing now. So I have a podcast. I'm on Guinness, you're on water.
Well, I wasn't always on what back then, but yeah.
No, but you're in recovery, aren't you? So
No.
Podcasts. Lots of podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold us to that as well. Other than the website on March 1st, we are doing a lot of podcasts. And we're going to be putting posts out on Instagram if anyone's interested and wants to get on. We will be messaging some bands as well who we think will be good for the podcast. But if you're interested in coming on and you are listening to this, let us know. See what we can do. But we are going to try and put out our podcasts. Obviously, it works both ways, doesn't it? You get some content. We enjoy doing it. We can speak to new bands and know people, and then the bands who come on get a bit of free marketing, you know,
Yeah,
get the name out there. It kind of works both ways.
It's a laugh as well.
Just having a good laugh, a few drinks, you know. So if that sounds good to you, let us know.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't got anything else to say.
You've not got anything else
Nothing
to say?
else to say for once.
Do you want to think? Think if you've got anything else to say?
Nothing.
No, nothing at all. Well, it was a brilliant 2019. As far as we've come.
Give me a better 2020.
We've learnt a lot. We're still learning. 2020 is going to be a lot better, I reckon.
It is.
But
Big year.
we've come a long way from our first gig.
Yeah. We have. So stick with us.
Stick with us. If you've enjoyed what we've got so far, let us know. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. And if you're watching this on YouTube or listening to it anywhere, Spotify, wherever it is, wherever you listen to your podcast, it's probably there. But give it a thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube. Subscribe. And stay tuned. inthecity.mcr on Instagram. We are getting a Twitter going.
We are.
I've been using Twitter quite a bit. I can never really get into Twitter, but Twitter, this year, and Facebook. We've completely neglected Facebook, but apparently people still go on Facebook. So
we speak to each other on Facebook.
I do
think we
message
use
you.
speak to each
The only
other.
reason I use Facebook is to speak to people, though.
Well, I use different methods.
When was the last time you put a status on?
Oh, never. I don't
exactly,
use that.
Exactly. That's what I'm
But
saying.
why do I only speak to you on Facebook, but then I only speak to, let's say, like my mate George on
Do you
WhatsApp?
use WhatsApp?
Yeah, but
I always use WhatsApp. Why don't you just message me on WhatsApp?
Well, that's it. We'll transfer them.
Okay, well, New Year's resolution, only speak on WhatsApp. But we do need to get on Facebook because a lot of stuff goes on Facebook. So watch out for the podcast, gigs. This year's going to be a big one. And if you like what we're doing, stay tuned.
Keep going. Nice
It's
one.
only going to get better. Thanks for listening. We'll be back soon. Sooner than you think. Nice one.